Skol, Vikings Nation. Can you believe the absolute chaos unfolding in our quarterback room right now? Just when we thought we had our signal caller situation locked down, a massive piece of information has surfaced that changes everything we know about our future at US Bank Stadium. We are talking about a potential major contingency plan that has the entire league buzzing. Is our front office already looking past our current roster? You won't want to miss this update. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Let's dive into this wild situation together right now. The Minnesota Vikings are entering the 2026 season with a quarterback room that has everyone talking. The team features Kyler Murray, Carson Wentz, and JJ McCarthy. Bringing Kyler Murray into the fold raises immediate questions regarding the future of JJ McCarthy in Minnesota. Kyler Murray is not the type of quarterback usually signed as a temporary placeholder. He is widely considered a top 12 signal caller when performing at his peak. Meanwhile, the development of JJ McCarthy has hit significant roadblocks early in his young NFL career. Including playoff appearances, McCarthy has been available for only 10 out of a possible 35 total games. His availability issues look even more concerning given that he failed to finish 2 of those contests, specifically against the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers during the 2025 season. The signing of Kyler Murray signals a clear shift in how the Vikings are approaching the quarterback position this year. Because Murray has plenty of productive seasons ahead of him, it leaves fans and analysts questioning if the organization still views JJ McCarthy as the long-term answer. The team is clearly prioritizing immediate competitive potential by bringing in a proven veteran starter. This leaves the rest of the quarterback depth chart, including Carson Wentz and the still-developing JJ McCarthy, in a precarious position as training camp approaches. The organization must balance the need for veteran stability provided by Murray with the necessity of evaluating the younger talent they have invested in. With Kyler Murray taking the primary focus, the path forward for JJ McCarthy remains unclear, and the Vikings will have to decide how much patience they have left for a prospect who has struggled to stay on the field and finish games consistently for the purple and gold. Skol. The uncertainty surrounding the future of the quarterback room has led to speculation about contingency plans for the next offseason. Reports have surfaced suggesting that Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield could be a potential target if he does not reach a contract extension with his current team. Rick Stroud recently reported that Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers are nowhere close on extension numbers, according to the player himself. Adam Carlson of the Viking Age has highlighted Baker Mayfield as a possible fail-safe option for the Vikings next season. The narrative suggests that if things do not work out with the current roster, the front office should consider bringing him to US Bank Stadium. Why does this matter right now for the team? Stability has been a recurring theme in discussions about the Vikings offense after the inconsistency observed on the field last season. While Kyler Murray offers high-level potential, the team is clearly positioning itself to avoid future gaps at the position. Integrating a player like Baker Mayfield would be on brand for a franchise that has a history of utilizing veteran, mercenary-style quarterbacks to maintain competitiveness. However, adding another name to the mix creates a complicated dynamic for the coaching staff. They must first navigate the current season with Kyler Murray, Carson Wentz, and JJ McCarthy. Any consideration of a future move for a player like Baker Mayfield depends heavily on how this trio performs over the coming months. The Vikings are currently focused on the immediate task of optimizing the roster they have, but the persistent rumors involving external veteran options indicate that the organization is keeping every possible avenue open to ensure they remain competitive in the NFC North as they move forward into the future. While the quarterback situation dominates the headlines, other areas of the roster are seeing positive developments. Undrafted rookie wide receiver Dillon Bell is making a significant impact during the current offseason. Will Ragatz of Sports Illustrated reported that Dillon Bell has been a standout performer through the organized team activities held in recent weeks. If there is a clear winner from the Open Vikings OTA practices, it is likely Kyler Murray, but the next biggest winner is undoubtedly the rookie wide receiver. Dillon Bell has established himself as one of Kyler Murray's favorite targets throughout these sessions. The connection between the veteran quarterback and the undrafted rookie was on full display during the May 27 practice, where Bell hauled in passes on back-to-back reps during 7-on-7 drills. He successfully executed an intermediate crossing route toward the sideline, followed by an in-breaker over the middle. This momentum continued into the June 4th session, where Kyler Murray again targeted Dillon Bell, finding him for significant gains downfield on 2 straight plays to different sides of the field. This emergence is vital for a Minnesota Vikings team that lacks substantial depth behind its top 3 wide receivers. While the team possesses one of the most talented starting trios in the NFL, there is a noticeable void in production and reliability behind them. Dillon Bell is actively competing to secure the WR4 spot on the depth chart. His primary competition for this role is likely second-year wide receiver Ty Felton, who hails from Maryland. The ability for a rookie like Dillon Bell to earn the trust of Kyler Murray this early in the process provides the Vikings with a much-needed boost in their offensive rotation as they look to build depth. The strong performance of Dillon Bell creates an interesting challenge for the coaching staff as they evaluate the bottom half of the wide receiver depth chart. With the team relying heavily on their top-tier starters, finding consistency from younger players is a primary goal during the summer. Dillon Bell has utilized every opportunity presented to him to distinguish his play from the rest of the candidates vying for a spot on the final roster. His ability to work with Kyler Murray, who is currently managing the bulk of the work with the first team, has accelerated his development and visibility within the organization. This progress is a direct result of his execution in various route concepts, ranging from intermediate crossing routes to downfield threats. The back-to-back repetitions that Ragats observed highlight a level of chemistry that is rare for an undrafted rookie this early in his transition to the professional level. For a team that expects to remain competitive, having a fourth receiver who can contribute in multiple areas of the field is a necessity. The competition between Dillon Bell and Ty Felton will remain a focal point of the remaining offseason programs. While the coaching staff remains focused on the overall team identity, the progress of individual players like Dillon Bell serves as a benchmark for how the depth chart will eventually shake out. By consistently showing up in open media sessions and connecting with the starting signal caller, Dillon Bell has effectively put himself in the conversation for meaningful playing time. The Minnesota Vikings will continue to monitor these reps closely, as the gap behind the primary starters needs to be filled with reliable contributors to ensure the offense remains balanced throughout the 2026 season. Looking at the broader picture for 2026, the Minnesota Vikings find themselves in a transition phase. The focus is split between integrating a new veteran presence at the quarterback position and developing the young talent that will flesh out the rest of the roster. The arrival of Kyler Murray and his early connection with Dillon Bell suggests that the offense is trying to establish a rhythm quickly. At the same time, the reality regarding the longevity of J.J. McCarthy and the potential for a move toward players like Baker Mayfield in the future keeps the front office busy with long-term planning. The team is not just preparing for the immediate games ahead, but is also hedging its bets regarding the most important position on the field. Every rep during OTAs and upcoming training camps will be scrutinized to determine if the current strategy is yielding the desired results. For J.J. McCarthy, the pressure is mounting to prove that he can stay healthy and contribute effectively. For the coaching staff, the goal is to balance the immediate need to win with the developmental needs of players like Dillon Bell and other young prospects fighting for their place in the league. As the offseason progresses, the narrative in Minnesota will continue to fluctuate based on the health of the roster and the performance of these key figures. Whether it is the chemistry between Kyler Murray and the receiving corps or the ongoing questions surrounding the backup quarterback situation, the team is currently in a high-stakes evaluation period. The management of these moving parts will define the Vikings' trajectory as they head toward the start of the regular season, making every decision made during these months crucial for the organization's success in the competitive landscape of the NFL.